Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to David Homeless News Report. I'm David, your host, and I will be bringing you all the reports on what's going on with the homeless people around the country. So today, I would like to start with the federal government is reporting that we have over 580,000 homeless people, and that was as of 2023. That's a lot of homeless people. Also, in other news, the Supreme Court has agreed to review a case on how the city handles its homeless crisis after an appeals court has blocked anti-camping ordinance in San Francisco. The Supreme Court has not set a date to review this, but they have agreed to take this matter up. And let's hope the Supreme Court do what they can to help the homeless people, because I know now they're passing laws where they're ticketing homeless people for having campsites, having tents, having even blankets on the outside. You're getting tickets for that, and that's terrible because it seems like they're making it impossible to feel human if you're homeless. It's like you have to pay to exist in the land of the free. That is not acceptable. In other news, we have disturbing reports and videos coming out of Burbank, California. Well, actually, it's coming out of LA, and it's reported by ABC News, Channel 7, KCAL News, KTLA, Channel 5 in Los Angeles, and other news stations around the country has picked up this story. It is allegedly caught on video. We have Burbank police officers dumping a homeless man off in front of the LA City Councilman President's office, and his name is Paul Kokorian. And the video shows police officers dropping off a homeless man, an injured homeless man, and he collapses as they drive away. And this is what the video shows. And I want everyone to go to their YouTube channels, to their TikTok, and wherever you get your news from, and type it in. And it says, the article, just type in Burbank police officer allegedly caught dumping homeless man in front of the offices of Los Angeles City Council President Paul Kokorian. And he has called on his department to investigate this. He has called the mayor of Burbank to investigate this. But what is going on with doing homeless people like that? That is very, I don't know what the word to use for it, but you would transport an injured homeless man and then dump him on the doorsteps, basically, of the LA City Councilman President's offices. And again, his name is Paul Kokorian, and you can look this up. I want everybody to see. And we must not do this to homeless people. They are people too, and they should be treated with dignity and respect. We can't have this going on like that. So everyone, make a pledge and a promise to yourself to treat homeless people different. Because I would like to add one thing. I spoke with a homeless lady, and she'd been homeless for the past 6 years. And she was married for 35 years. And her husband passed away. But before all of this, she had been swindled out of all of her money, and she had it in a 401k that was managed by some company. And she lost all of her money thinking she had her money safely invested for her retirement. And she lost everything. And then her husband passed, and she lost her house, her transportation, and her way of life. And now this beautiful lady is homeless. In her golden years, she is homeless. This is a very sad story. So America, every homeless person has a different story. And we must have empathy and sympathy for everyone. and put ourselves in their shoes, because how would we feel if it was us? Wouldn't we want someone to help us out? Homeless people need socks. They need blankets. They sleeping in the elements when it's raining, when it's hot, and they surviving with a smile on their face and keeping their dignity. They could teach us all a lot. So America, I will be reporting the homeless news, and I want everybody to stay tuned, because these voices that are unheard, we will hear these voices again. I promise you. Thank you very much. Thank you for following and listening. And please continue to help with me to fight the homeless problem